Hello, welcome to Bodhicaryavatara, chapter 7, verse 38. I'll read it to you in Sanskrit and then call up the text and read it to you a second time. Bhitebhyo na bhayam dattam arta na sukhina krita dukkhaya kevalam maturgatosmi garbhashalyatam. Now here's the text. There we are. Bhitebhyo na bhayam dattam arta na sukhina krita dukkhaya kevalam maturgatosmi garbhashalyatam. Bhitebhyo na bhayam dattam. I'll give you the iPad. There we are. The root, bhi, to fear. We've had this several times. Cognate, actually, of the English word fear. The Greek phobia, and the Latin pavor, which becomes Latin paura, French la peur. Bhi, and bhiru, meaning fearful, bhiru, fearsome, and bhita, fearful, afraid. It makes its past participle regularly, so bhita. So bhita means afraid. And the dative plural is regular, bhitebhya. Bhitebhya. So bhitebhyo na abhayam dattam. Fearlessness, na dattam, has not been given. By implication, hasn't been given because I have failed to give it. So fearlessness has not been given to the fearful, to the afraid. The noun, most common noun for fear, is bhaya. And we have a name that's we see quite commonly in Sri Lanka and India, abhaya, sometimes abhay. In modern Hindi it would be pronounced abhay, but abhaya, meaning without fear, fearless. In Tibetan it's the chikme, meaning fearless. That's a translation to Tibetan of abhaya. Note that this abhaya can mean fearless as an adjective, but also as a neuter noun, it can mean fearlessness. So we've got abhaya, which is an adjective, and exactly the same word, abhayam, as a neuter noun, fearlessness. And that's how it's used here. So abhayam na dattam. Fearlessness has not been given. And the na now is put in the front, so go na abhayam by santi na bhayam dattam. To whom bhitebhya, and bhitebhya becomes bhitebhyo with the following na, bhitebhyo na bhayam dattam. By the way, this da, it makes, you'd expect to see its past participle data, but it doesn't do that. It shortens the a and doubles the t, so it's so datta. So abhayam nadattam, fearlessness has not been given. Arta nasukina krita, the afflicted have not been made happy. So not happy made, na sukhinaha krita. Almost we'd use the same kind of idiom in English. They have not been made happy. So krita, we had that in the previous verse, meaning done or made. And if you make somebody something, you can use that same verb as well. As here, na sukhinaha krita, have not been made happy. This sukhina is from sukha, as we know. Somebody who is happy is a sukhin. Of course, in the nominative singular, this becomes sukhi, but this is the consonantal declension, and it makes its masculine plural in sukhinaha, which is what we see in this verse. The arta na sukhinaha krita. The arta, the afflicted, have not been krita, made, sukhina, happy. This arta, it's from our root ri, meaning to go, that we've seen several times, from arya, ritu, arta. With the prefix a, it means to go towards, or something hit on, assail, attack. And the most common form in which this word is seen is in the past participle, which is, so ar becomes ar, so arta, arta. So arta, somebody who's been hit on, assailed, attacked, afflicted. And it's the nominative plural here, so it would be on its own arta with the visarga, but the visarga drops off, of course, because of the following voiced consonant na. So it's arta na sukhinaha krita. Note here again in the Devanagari script, which I will call up, you have this, looks like the syllable ma. Again, the trap for the unwary. It's written as one syllable, though in fact it's dattam arta. It's two separate words, but they've been run together in writing. And of course I've repeated it there in the first box where I've exactly reflected the Devanagari script, but in transliteration and romanization we would split it into two words because we can conveniently do it in the romanized script. Dukkhaya kevalam maturgatosmi garbhashalyatam. Dukkhaya kevalam maturgatosmi garbhashalyatam. Gato asmi, literally, I am gone, I have gone. It also means that's the position I finished up in, that's what I have become. Some of you will be aware of much of the discussion around the tathagata, literally thus gone, or thus come, or gone to suchness, or inhabiting, being in a state of suchness. So the gata doesn't necessarily mean the act of going, it means where you have finished up as well. So gatosmi, I am, literally, I am gone. Garbhashalyatam, garbha, a womb, the mother's womb. Shalya is a thorn. Shalya. It's often used in Buddhist literature figuratively to mean there's something painful in you, a painful affliction in a moral sense. The garbhashalya is the womb thorn, a pain in the womb, which then would be figuratively, if you have an unworthy, if a mother has an unworthy child, her womb has not brought her joy. In other words, the birth of a worthy child not bringing her joy, but just as a thorn in or a thorn from her womb. So garbhashalya, you can make an abstract noun out of this, meaning so womb thornhood. In other words, the status of being nothing but a pain to your mother. garbhashalyatam. So gatosmi garbhashalyatam. I have become, I have gone to the condition of, the status of being a thorn of the womb, matur, of the mother. So matu, mata is a mother, and the stem is the stem form is matri, and it makes its genitive in matu, and here we have the followed by a voiced consonant, so the becomes a r. That is why we see matur gatusmi, of the mother gone I am. So I have gone to the condition of being a pain in the womb, a thorn in the womb, a thorn, matur, of my mother. Dukkaya kevalam. Dukkaya, dative, to sorrow, kevalam, only. So bring only for sorrow, in other words, not of course for the purpose of sorrow, but meaning resulting in sorrow. So resulting in nothing but sorrow. Dukkaya kevalam, gatusmi, I am gone into the status of garbhashalyata, the status of being a thorn in the womb, matu, of my mother. So I will read that once more, firstly with the text and then without. Bhitebhyo na bhayam tattam artana sukhinah krita dukkaya kevalam matur gatusmi garbhashalyatam. And once more before we close, I'll read this very slowly, just try to follow without any text if you can. Bhitebhyo na bhayam dattam arta na sukhinah krita dukkaya kevalam matur gatusmi garbhashalyatam. And that's it on verse 38.